Now, on Fast and Loud, hot rod hunter Richard Rawlings and his Gas Monkey crew are turning up the heat.
Oh, yes.
Hey, ass monkey.
You gotta give him the new catchphrase.
As they try to complete the Scout to hell.
We're going low to slam this Scout to the ground. That's a truck I could sell for maybe twice what I put into it.
But the 707 horsepower Hellcrate engine has everything screeching to a halt.
It's 2 beers bad.
That's not funny.
Then,
It's a 63 Corvette.
Split window, brother. Dude, this is a cool-ass car.
Richard finds a rare classic and wants to keep it that way.
I just want to have it ready to sell if somebody walks in.
But a pumped-up collector has a different plan.
I want to give it some testosterone, make it black.
You want to do what? It's a heavy box. Heavy box.
What do you got there?
Overnighted parts for, since apparently the stuff we got yesterday wasn't correct. Oil pan and everything. This one should be.
The monkeys are deep into the build on the Scout, and some critical parts just arrived, and I hope they work, because the guys are totally under the gun. Now, how they get under the gun? Well, let me take you back. It all started when Brian Bass and I went to check out a 79 International Scout 2. I love the interior.
Yeah, if this thing has one thing going for it, it's the curb appeal. The orange paint, the stripes, it's pretty cool.
It was already cool, but I thought, hey, why not make it a killer, one-of-a-kind car that no one's even had the guts to dream up yet?
What is that?
So I paid $12,500 for it and gave the monkeys 75 grand to finish it and 3 weeks to get it done. This is gonna be down, dirty, fast.
So you're not going up, you're going, want to go down with
I want to get rid of the four-wheel drive. What I had in mind was a sleek, slammed Cali cruiser with the same 70s DNA of the original Scout, but it packs a 707 horsepower Hellcrate engine capable of racetrack speeds. But the monkeys thought we were building a drag car. I did not ever say build a drag car. Who the hell would pay 6 figures for one of those? But they soon caught on to my idea. Once I had a hard look at those sweet rims from Revo Forge, the custom high-performance chassis from Chris Austin's Chassis Works, and the killer Hellcrate motor, freaking rad. I realized I could probably sell the beast for north of 200 grand, and I would soon call this monster the Scout to Hell.
I like the sound of that.
But things took a nosedive when the monkeys realized
This front sump pan is not gonna clear. It'll put our motor like through the hood, our drive shaft will be too high.
the sump pan that came stock with the Hellcrate was gonna hit the front crossmember on our custom-built chassis. So today, the correct-fitting rear-pacing oil pan and the collar that bolts our 8-speed Mopar transmission have just arrived, and I'm hoping that'll get us back in gear.
It sits in place.
Oh,
There's-
so you have to
there's-
bolt the pan on first, and this bolts over
Yes.
top.
So there's 4 bolts that go in here, from here to the block of the motor.
Waiting on parts, even if they're overnighted, causes delays we don't need. So John's gonna go ahead and get the rear sump oil pan and the collar married to the Hellcrate. Then he can get it all bolted to the transmission. Then we can see how it all sits on our custom chassis from Chris Austin's Chassis Works.
Let's take it. Got it?
Once that's all done, we can do a mock stab of our Hellcrate motor and see how that actually fits in our Scout engine bay.
Yo! Jason, I need the forklift.
Well, hey, do us some good. Bring that motor over here first.
Just
We
drop
need
the
to put
motor
it
and
in,
I can
yeah.
have this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ah, the forklift, my first love. Well, no, not really, but it rates up there. You know, when the monkeys are trying to keep a really tight pace, I'm always willing to do what I can do to help them stay on that pace, you know, like use the forklift. An individual as skilled as me on the forklift can do things super quick.
You certified?
I've had many, many hours clocked in on forklift operation and execution.
Whoa, drop. Down, 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 down.
Oh, that's a lot of motor to go in there.
Yeah.
Down, down, baby.
Can't really appreciate the size of this motor until you see it fall into the engine bay. It is ginormous, but that's how you get 707 horsepower. So size really does matter.
It looks pretty good.
Wow, that's cool, man. That went right in.
It looks really good.
And the motor actually fits really well. As far as aesthetically, it fits beautiful in that engine compartment. It looks like our radiator is gonna fit, but looks can be deceiving. So we'll double check how everything is positioned under the car.
Germs, how's that rear sump oil pan look?
It's hanging way too low, honestly.
Okay.
The rear sump pan that we went to, it's hanging a little lower than the cross member, which as low as we have this front end is not ideal. But we'd like to be able to know if there was a crown in the road or a speed bump or anything, we'd actually hit the cross member, not just the pan. We don't want to rip the pan open. So as long as we got the hood clearance, I'd like to see the motor sit higher.
Are you gonna be here for a while with this?
Yeah, I thought so. Thanks, Russell.
Thank you, Russell. My pleasure.
Hey, that's a big help, man.
Always happy to help.
Going up.
Up, and away. Keep going.
We're getting pretty tight to the firewall now. Things are starting to crunch.
It's stable. Do y'all want to put the hood up there?
Watch your hands.
The hood opens the other way.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
That's right. That's cute, but...
Should be, I can still fit my hand in there. I can still go up if I need to.
Really?
Yeah.
How's that pan look since you're down there?
Pretty flush. I like it.
What a relief. We were able to get the sump pan to clear the cross member and still close the hood. Next up, fitting the motor and transmission mounts. Let's just divide and conquer now on making this happen.
Hey, what's up, man? There he is, drinking his coffee.
What up, Big Chris? Did you bring breakfast today?
I did. So I just dropped off the car and had a nifty trailer, had some cash in my hand. Figured I'd stop by Dennis's because I was in the area, and he's always got a bunch of stuff laying around the back.
Well, I got one of your favorites right here, short bed Ford. Pretty clean. It runs and drives good, too. Original radio still in it.
AM? A little rusty over here.
Why don't you focus on the good stuff and not the bad stuff? I love when Richard drops by, especially if he happens to bring his trailer. It usually means I can lighten my inventory and his wallet.
I don't know, man. I need something cool.
All right, here's the cool stuff. 69 Camaro, 68 Charger, 68 Fastback, and a 63 split window.
So we roll up to a 69 Camaro, and Dennis gives me a hard sell, and I say, no way. Then we roll up to a 68 Charger.
You remember the scene in Bullet with the black Charger? That was one of these two.
Passed on that.
These are like rougher than a stucco bathtub.
You feel worse.
I didn't see anything I liked. What's up with the vet? Until I saw the Corvette.
63, two-owner, 12,000 miles on it.
Now, a 63 Corvette was the first year for the Stingray body style, and what's even more unusual about it, it's got an automatic transmission. The 1963 Corvette split-window Stingray is the ultimate vintage vet. Why? Because it only lasted 1 year. The signature two-section rear window was a headache to produce, and it turns out hard to see out of. I think the fact that GM knew all that, but went ahead and built them anyways, is exactly what makes them so cool. It's the reason die-hard collectors have to have one. Does everything work on it?
You got a screwdriver?
You don't have a key?
A flathead screwdriver. I bought a new ignition switch. It's sitting in the back, and somehow, lack of communication, which almost never happens in an automotive shop, it didn't get installed.
Oh, look at that. That's special. Just stick it in there and hope for the best?
Turn it to right like you know what you're doing. Can you see that far?
I don't think you can see.
I could get it if it had some hair on it.
Is it park?
No, I can't even find a little slot.
Here, get out of there for a second.
My car boosting skills are rusty. You do.
I need a bigger screwdriver.
That's what she said.
I'm just failing on this.
Finally, Dennis called in the cavalry, his mechanic. All right, cool.
Purring like a kitten, buddy. Enjoy.
Well, I like the screwdriver for a key, but
I got my key right here. See that? You want to go fast?
I could use the air.
At least my window's down.
No kid.
You know, there's a lot of stuff on these cars in 63. They were 63 only, like this glove box doors fiberglass instead of steel. It's a one-year-only hood. They only made about 10,000 coupes, and only 1,000 had automatics. Isn't it cool? It still runs good.
So the car drives really well. The window doesn't work on my side, so it's hot. But other than that, brakes feel good, steering feels good. The suspension, everything's tight. I mean, it drives like a 12,000-mile Corvette. I know this is a valuable Corvette, but if Dennis can float me a buddy deal on it, I might just be able to make some sweet green on the flip. All right, how much is it?
71 grand.
Why 71?
It's better than 72.
So I started at 71 grand because I kind of looked around. That'd been the average for project cars, believe it or not.
I think more like 50.
I figure that's what you're gonna think.
How do you figure 50?
It's pretty easy. It's 21 less than what he said. I say 50, he's at 70. I know we're going to 60. It's just how long it's gonna take us to get there. I mean, you already hung me out on the Pantera that I built for Kurt Busch.
I did pretty good on that.
Oh, I know, and I was in a deep spot. I had to have it.
125 grand, it's worth it.
No, I still haven't gotten over the raw deal Dennis cut for me on the Pantera, and that's why I'm bringing it up. You didn't do me a buddy deal at all, man. So I need a favor here. Give me this for 60.
I think this car's 70 all day, but I'll let you have it for 60 because I hung you on the Pantera.
Cool deal.
Dumb, sir.
What are you doing, just standing in the sun?
Yeah, I am.
Why don't you stand over here and block it for me?
That's a good idea.
Coming up on Fast and Loud.
I don't think I want black leather.
Richard's choice turns the monkeys pale.
I think I want white.
And
Hey, ass monkey.
Richard stands off against an old nemesis.
How much is this gonna cost me?
5 grand.
No way. Oh, look at this. It's the merging of awesome minds, including y'all's.
Ooh, this looks great.
I believe it's time to start thinking about the interior of our Hell Scout. I mean, the top's gonna come off, we're gonna be cruising, and it's gotta be clean and funky and complement the outside of the vehicle. Okay, so check this out. This is what I wanna do. We do the lower seats like this. Similar pattern. I want leather here, I want leather here and up, and all of this, and all the backs and the sides to be leather. And then here, I wanna use that exact plaid.
Oh, you want
follow the
stitched
plaid?
squares
And
into
follow
the
the
plaid?
plaid. Okay. Black carpet, black bottoms here, plaid just like that, sewn in the same pattern as on here. The black leather. You know what? I don't think I want black leather.
No.
I think I want white.
White?
But
What's your reason for white? Why all of a sudden white?
because to me, this car is tops off, it's down low, you're cruising in a major boulevard. It's not black, it's not sinister.
Where do you put the life preservers? Under the seat?
Hey, don't you have something to go fixer?
Somebody needs to keep you from making mistakes.
I think white's a mistake.
I agree.
Kick ass. White it is.
Blinding white leather, plaid, and orange. Sounds like a jacket he might be wearing Saturday night, so we need to talk him out of this.
I can do with or without the white.
Yep.
But at the same time, then it becomes this dark, kind of sinister interior with this bright, crazy fun exterior, and it doesn't make sense.
No, it matches the crazy motor we just put in there and drivetrain and freaking rad.
Well, we could go back with the original stripes had a little bit of gold in it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that might even be cool.
So then we change the gold to a tan, and we pick a tan that matches the leather.
Tan works really well with orange usually.
Yeah.
That actually is like a saddle tan.
I actually
not
don't
like
mind tan over the white for sure.
Then saddle it is. I'm glad that this is a democracy, and y'all have realized that I am correct. So I'll call Sue.
You made a great decision. As long as he thinks it's his idea, we're in good shape.
That's all you gotta do is steer him that way.
Who's honking?
Somebody
Sup, Chad?
got you a floor.
Cardboard? Who ordered cardboard?
Oh, these are the top rails, huh?
All right.
We're probably setting a Gas Monkey record for fab and mod on the Scout. Pay off in the end. But meanwhile, even the stock pieces like this floor need to be modified to fit. All those points have to hit and lay flat. So depending on how true I set the first piece, we could derail the whole thing or everything could fall into place. So it's very important that as I go along here, I make sure everything's true and square and flat and level and take some measurements, draw some lines, make some marks. That way the next piece can go in the same way and we're not just guessing. And attach them with braces where there's not a cross member for support. Did it line up?
Yep.
Well, would you look at that? Aha. Then we weld it to the chassis.
Okay, so we got the floor in place. Brace obviously is already welded in, and then we can seam weld that middle.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Robin's racing. Robin's racing. Coming back. Damn.
These are actual tires. Just showed up.
Slightly difference in size.
Yeah.
We got some big wide meats we're putting in the rear, but we'll need to do some modifying to the original wheel tubs to fit them. We gotta add about 8 inches. We'll make the thing almost 16 inches. Ah, there it is. I just gotta retrim the hole a little bigger, slide this over. I'll just seam weld all of it, and then it's a matter of going underneath and actually closing it back in. That's it, done.
What exactly are you doing?
Super fabricator?
You look like an action figure.
I can't do it.
Look at that.
Hey!
How we doing?
Hey, ass monkey.
You gotta come up with a new catchphrase.
What catch?
Ass
You
monkey.
got the best bag.
What does that mean?
That mean I'm the best.
I still don't understand. After 7 years, I don't understand what you're saying.
7 year?
Ah, Sue. I got no seat,
No seat.
no top.
Okay.
Her custom auto upholstery business, and I go way back to the early days of Gas Monkey Garage.
10,000.
Discount.
He gonna pay.
But we haven't seen her much since she priced herself out of the market. Besides that, she tried to kill me a time or two. But I can't always say I blame her.
Ass monkey.
Okay, check it out. I need some seats done.
Okay. Rachel called me to come over to look at the seat.
These are the new seats that we're gonna put in.
Okay.
All right? So, for all intents and purposes, what I wanna do is I wanna leave this smooth and rolled over, and this one smooth and rolled over, and then this middle section here, I wanna do in the plaid. We will give you a headrest, but I wanna redo it with nice leather, nice everything.
Yeah.
How much is this gonna cost me? 2 door panels, 2 seats, and carpet for the whole truck.
How much?
Mm-hmm.
I think 5 grand.
No way.
Yes way. Yes way.
If you wanna do the business, you gotta come down to the price that everybody else
You
does.
gotta help Sue sometime.
Come on, you just drove up in a Range Rover.
Come on.
I give it to you for the same price that the other people will do it for, which is, you know, definitely $2,500 or below.
4,000.
I'm not doing it.
Why is $2,500? That job takes 5 grand to do it. And he being the cheap ass monkey.
If somebody else will do it for $2,500 and you want $4,000 or $5,000, where would you take it?
He want this, he want that, and he don't want to pay. You always treat Sue like that.
No, not really. $2,500.
Come on.
You can do it for $2,500.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay, cool.
Just
Good.
for ass monkey.
Good.
Just for cheap ass monkey.
That's good. I'm earning my title. I'll bring you the stuff later on today.
This thing is an absolute ton of fab work. This is more fab work than we've taken in a long time. As far as the details and
I love how
severity
they think back there they got all the pressure.
Oh, yeah.
We're the ones building everything.
Shut the up and work! Because we are behind. It's late.
I know
we're
it's
way
late. That's why everybody's right here.
Well, I see everybody standing around.
It's gonna be BA.
It's gonna be freaking badass, but I'm a little pissed off about the time frame. I mean,
Yeah, but it's all the details that make a truck badass, really. You know what I mean? If we
I
make
know.
it.
I actually coined the phrase that cheap ain't badass and badass ain't cheap. But it does have to be
There you go.
timely. Let me break it down for you. I want 200 grand for this Scout, and there's some fresh faces in here that don't really realize what the goal of Gas Monkey Garage is. And it's never changed. Build a car and sell it for the most profit.
Everybody's
I
over
get
there
it.
working.
I'm not bitching, but I am bitching. I need it in paint, and I need to sell it.
I know. Trust me.
Get it done.
Okay. He's a habitual bitcher. I feel like he was bitching.
Coming up on Fast and Loud,
Oh, yeah, that is a badass car.
Richard rolls up in a classic ride.
It's a 63 Corvette.
Split window, brother.
And
That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look
the
good.
Scout's paint job isn't lining up.
Sucks.
we gonna make Richard happy today? Happy today, happy today. We're getting close to the deadline on the build of our 79 Scout, so it's crunch time. Word around the shop is that Richard's lining up a buyer with some deep pockets. So this buyer may be the golden ticket. I don't have the car yet, but this is absolutely my favorite part of the build. Today is the day I try to please Richard Rawlings. So I got 3 different oranges for him to choose from, and I got 2 different whites for him to choose from. Cool vanilla. I'll lay down the whites first and then mask off the stripes so Richard can see them against the oranges. Remember when you're a kid and you got creamsicles and you're like super excited because it was orange flavored popsicle with vanilla ice cream in the middle? It's kind of what I'm going for. I'm going for that. And then I'll shoot the 3 oranges. One is color matched to the original factory color, Omaha Orange. Tony and I, well, we mixed up the other 2.
Daddy liked this one.
We all have our favorites, but the only opinion that really counts is Richard's.
You got spray outs or what?
I do. I have you 3. These are your factory color and your factory white. I went with a cream just to see what you thought.
That's not factory.
That's factory.
Nah.
Yeah.
That's Tennessee, whatever football team. This is whoever beats them most of the time, and
And that's factory.
this has got too much brown in it, and that's got too much red, and I don't even know how much that's probably yellow or something. I don't. I got to split the difference here.
Okay, so you want me to take some of the brown out and add a little bit more orange to it?
Slight.
Are we compromising right now?
Oh, I'm leaving.
We're compromising, aren't we?
No,
Did we just have a moment?
Not talking to you.
We had a moment, Richard. We had a moment. That was good. That was good.
All right, who wants fajitas? I got the grill ready.
Oh, finally a nice car.
Oh, yeah, that is a badass car.
What is it?
It's a 63 Corvette.
Split window, brother. Dude, this is a cool-ass car. See, you get a pass for the rest of the month for this one.
But this is the key, though.
You got any papers on this thing?
Yeah, I don't know if I stole it or not, but 12,000 some odd original miles.
What? How in the world did you end up with it?
Dennis found it in a collection of cars, and I was over there buying a couple of cars, and I talked him out of it. I'm not sure really what I want to do yet, so let's do this. The clock thing here has a problem.
Okay.
Doesn't want to stay, and I need an ignition switch and give it a baby tune-up because it seems to run and drive great. I just want to have it ready to sell if somebody walks in or if we put it up for sale.
Okay.
That's
awesome.
We build a ton of cars around here, but a car this rare and cool needs to stay just as it is. Ooh. Oh, no. It's just like a fine wine. So we'll give it an oil change, repair the dash clock, and hopefully upgrade the ignition key from a screwdriver to a real key. Okay, so you got the actual ignition switch, and then you've got the key bezel that goes into it and turns. The problem with it is, since they've decided to use a screwdriver the last year, it looks like, they've wallered out that plastic where this whole piece fits in and doesn't function any longer. So we need a full new ignition switch. Chad, we have a new problem.
No!
Ollie over the body filler can.
What y'all doing?
Testing the strength of Bondo.
All right, well, I'm ready to paint, so I'm gonna throw that first color on and then...
Right. We'll let you know how this goes out here.
Don't break a leg.
We'll be here.
Right now, I'm gonna shoot the body and panels on the 79 Scout. A delicious creamsicle that me and Richard hashed out about a bit ago. So that's what this is. After the orange base coat dries, Tony, Keenan, and myself are gonna get busy painting the stripes. That is, of course, if they haven't killed themselves on that damn skateboard yet.
Here, let me get on this side of you, I think.
Here's how you do a perfect kick-ass stripe package. You do it all painstakingly by hand to get the line straight across all 3 panels. In this case, we're gonna have 3 colors. We're gonna have the orange from the base coat, tan, and white. See, in the 70s, Folks like their stripes the same way Texans like their chili, beefy and chunky. So we're gonna do a Gas Monkey take on the wide stripe package that came stock on the Scout. The way you create stripes is by masking off the area you want to stripe with fine line tape. The main visible layer will be the white. So that means I'll start by painting the olive tan over the masked orange base coat. The next layer will be the white, since it'll be the most prominent. After that, we peel back all the tape to find a fresh batch of stripes.
Hopefully nothing's wrong.
But before we clear coat, we need Richard to give us a thumbs up.
Oh, you better look scared. Daddy's coming.
I love it when you call yourself daddy. Look at the other side, it's untaped.
Am I supposed to like it? That doesn't look good. 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 I mean, the overall design's fine. We went with the stock pattern, right?
Yeah, more or less.
But the lines themselves look like crap.
You do it. I don't even want to talk about this.
Are you that upset?
No, it's just when Richard sees it on TV.
Oh, well, I don't give a So that bastard came in there, right? We knew we had some flaws in the paint that we were going to address before it ever got to clear coat. And of course, he comes in there, and the first thing he finds is all the flaws.
I mean, look at all these little chips.
The thing that's got Richard's panties in a bunch are these tiny little dots on the edge of the stripes, but we're gonna smooth those out anyways. Now we're gonna have to make double sure that all these lines in the stripe package are flawless, or else Richard's gonna come in here and pick it apart all over again.
It sucks. I don't know how you're gonna fix it, but I ain't dealing with it. That ain't coming out of the shop looking like that. Not for the kind of money I'm charging. It's like this. If you just bought a brand new Porsche and you realized the paint was really crappy, well, you'd be pissed off. If I'm gonna be asking north of 200 grand for this bad boy, it's gotta be perfect.
I think he just wants to make it hard.
He does. He's just being a...
Coming up on Fast and Loud.
I want to put, the new engine in it.
Oh, Richard wants a buyer that will keep the Corvette stock. And
We got a problem with Scout.
bad news leads to cold brews.
2 beers bad.
There he is.
You kidding, low T?
Sit back and watch the master work. We made the basic repairs to the Corvette, and it runs and drives like it should. So I called my buddy Mike, who owns Low T Center. Now, he's got a big collection, and he's been looking for one for a long, hard time. I'm gonna sell this guy a car.
Which car?
That one.
Oh my God, I love that car. You better be getting a lot of money for that.
I like
What's up, boys?
Hey, Mike, what's happening, man?
Hey, Richard, how are you?
Hadn't seen you in a while. This is Russell.
Russell,
Hey, man,
hi,
how
Mike
are
Sisk.
ya?
Good to meet you. I'm Mike Sisk. I'm Flower Mountain, Texas. Yeah, I met Richard a couple of years ago at a bar, and we just got to talking and hit it off, and he's a car guy, I'm a car guy, and I came out and bought a Grateful Dead bus from him.
This thing is just unbelievably cool.
I love one-of-a-kind things, and this is definitely a one-of-a-kind thing.
I'll give you 50. Here we are buying something else today.
Well, here you go, man. You told me to save it for you. You're the
I
first guy
appreciate
to
it.
put eyeballs on it.
Man, that's, I've been trying to buy this car for years. I've been to auctions and just can't find what I want.
Well, this is 100% stock, numbers up, 1963, split window Corvette. It's a low horsepower, small block, but it is an automatic, 12,200 original miles.
That's amazing.
So what's the deal?
Yeah, so I just bought that new ZR1, right? So I've got the newest Stingray. Now I want the original Stingray, but I want to make it black. I want to make it green. I want to make it just,
Wow.
fast and loud.
You want to do what? See, I don't know. I mean, this car, it might be the best one out there as far as a survivor. I mean, do you want to tear it up or you just want to have a 63?
Man, you know me. I want to put, the new engine in it. I want to get rid of that automatic. I want to give it some testosterone, man. I want this thing to be like everything else we drive.
Oh, come on, man. Let's at least take it around the
All
block.
right, let's do it.
Before you go messing up a good car. Basically, there's not a lot of these original cars left. And if there's one begging to be kept original, this is the one. So, literally, you could put some new tires on this car.
Right.
And, I mean, you show up at a Corvette meeting, you'd be the dude.
Oh, car's straight.
I mean, dude, 12,200 miles. This is a great car.
It is a great
I think
car.
it would bring, I think just running it across the auction block with some original wheels on it, this thing might bring rain. But you're wanting to do one all up.
And I want to do it up.
The Corvette purists might freak
Oh,
out.
they're going to freak out, but, I'm the one writing the check.
That's right. Whoever has the money has the power.
Kind of the golden rule, isn't it?
See, you don't want to mess with perfection like that.
Well, see, that would definitely
proves everything I said. We got to upgrade that engine.
Just a nice driver, man. Needless to say, after that test drive, he's going to do whatever he wants to with this Corvette. But when the purists of the Corvette guys come and knocking, well, it's going to be on him, not me.
You take 50 for it?
No way. How about 85 grand? That's where I need to be. You drive it, put it in your collection, and then don't change it. 85 grand. And a free cold beer.
That's close the deal right there.
There we go.
Thanks.
Kick ass. So I bought the car from Dennis for 60 grand. I sold it to Mike for 85 grand. And with the cost that we have incurred, it's still a nice profit for Gas Monkey Garage. But something tells me I hadn't seen the last of this 63 or Mike.
You need to leave that car alone. It's beautiful.
Yeah, don't mess with it.
Look at that. Here it is.
All right.
Look how shiny that is. That thing looks great.
We're finally done with all the paint, and I could not be happier. Not only because it came out really good, but now the other guys, they get to deal with Richard's wrath.
Okay. This is definitely going to be the baddest Scout out there.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
So let's get this thing started.
Right now, we need to install the control arms, spindles, and steering shaft.
So bad. You nailed it.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. And then finally stab the Hellcrate engine for the last time. Come my way a little bit. Can you kick it a little bit, Jeremy? How do you get it? We're good. That looks good in there. Hey, my eyes are up here. Stop looking at my rear end. Now with that stuff out of the way, we need to install the brakes. But the big question on everyone's mind is, will the engine fire? Yeah, look at this. Yeah, so sick, right? So Will hooked us up with these badass 14-inch rotors. You got a lot of go fast, you need a lot of stop fast. These things are gonna make sure that this thing stops on a dime. It's almost all systems go here. I'm ready to turn that key.
I'll go grab Richard so he can see this thing fire up. You got a second?
Well, I'm trying to prove some new merchandise, but what's up?
This is important. We got a big problem.
What do you mean?
We got a problem with Scout.
I don't need any problems.
I
tell
it.
people not to bring problems up here because y'all are supposed to fix them back there.
That's why they sent me, but we got a problem.
Great. After all the time and money I put into this car, an actual serious Mike Coy tells me there's still a problem. This is the last thing I need to hear. I mean, a serious Mike Coy?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get you another one. It's 2 beers bad.
That's not funny, man.
Let the nerves go, Joe. It's like having a baby. Do it.
Oh, never mind.
We don't have a problem. You guys killed it. I cannot. You guys killed it.
So that's why they always say always have fear, because in victory you deserve it, and in defeat you need it.
Exactly.
Kill it. Kill it.
Woo! How'd it sound from back there? Because it sounds good right here.
It sounded real good. Oh, that sounds good.
Oh my God. This is insane.
Really, really freaking cool, guys. Good job.
This brings the motivation back up for sure.
Mike Coy, you do that to me again, you're fired.
If what?
All right, give me 5 minutes, guys. I'm pack my I'm gonna go.
Well, there you go. The Hellcrate motor fired right up, and this is officially the most badass Scout on the planet. Now the monkeys just need to wrap up all the loose ends, and this Scout will be ready to race some hell.
Let's get it finished up.
It's not a lot of adjustments, so that's good.
Alien blinkers.
Got the blinker.
Not bad for a first try.
Line it up out back, Chad. How's that front look?
Pretty good.
Love it way more with the roof.
That makes it. Sick.
It definitely looks like it's ready to go fast.
Holy crap.
Light.
Sounds good, looks good. Now we have to see if it drives good.
Coming up on Fast and Loud.
It's like an amusement park ride, man.
That was only about half throttle.
Will the Scout sell for more than Richard thought?
I got to tell you, Barry, this is 250 grand.
Mr. Jeremy. What you got? Some kick-ass wheels, dude. Dang.
That's beautiful. Working on it. Working on it. All right, one down.
Woo!
Yeah. Heck yeah.
That looks good, man.
Good choice.
Pretty tight fit.
But it's good. It's supposed to fit tight like butt cheeks.
What?
Well,
What?
most people's butt cheeks. Sorry, Jeremy.
My age, my butt cheeks ain't that tight.
I disagree.
When I first had the big idea to turn a 1979 International Harvester Scout into a one-of-a-kind Scout to hell, it was ambitious to say the least. I love the interior.
Yeah, if this thing has one thing going for it, it's the curb appeal. The orange paint, the stripes, it's pretty cool.
When Bass and I went to see the Scout, I was like, I can flip this right now and make some quick cash. But you know what? I like to make a lot of cash, and I was thinking outside the box. So I paid $12,500 for the Scout. I gave the monkeys a $75,000 budget, but a timeline of only 3 weeks to get it finished.
So you're not going up, want to go down with
I want to get rid of the four-wheel drive, big meat in the back. When I got the Scout in front of the monkeys, they didn't really understand my plan.
Hey, California Cruiser Pro Touring, whatever you call it, you know what? It doesn't exist, buddy.
I was thinking low and lean and a boulevard cruiser that could look cool, but also go to the drag strip. So my vision for the Scout's a risky one because it's never been done.
Oh,
We have a motor.
dude, took up the whole crate.
Now, as far as I know, no one in the world has ever put a Hellcrate engine into a Scout. So that's 707 horsepower ripping down the boulevard. To keep this car cooled down, we went to Ron Davis Radiator. That engine sucks a lot of gas, and you've got to have a good fuel system pushing it in, and that is Aero Motor. When it came to stopping on 707 horsepower, Wheelwood brakes did the job. For the suspension, we definitely needed to go with Chris Dawson's Chassis Works, and we slammed it front and back, along with a 4-link, coilovers all the way around. And when it came to the wheels, these are one-off, one-of-a-kind, designed by us and made by Revo Forged Wheels. When it came to the interior, I really wanted to stay with some of the original appointments, especially the flag. Kind of tipped the hat to what they did back in the 70s. And to keep the inside cooled down, we went to vintage air. Now, when you're building a car with this much horsepower, you think, well, maybe we need to make the top permanent. Absolutely not. This thing's a convertible, and it's staying a convertible. As far as paint goes, there was no question in my mind. Keep it orange, do the factory stripes, just beef it up a little bit and make it pop. So we got it all done up. Now, all I gotta do is find a buyer with a ton of cash, and hopefully I can sell this Scout for something north of 200 grand. Wait till you see this. Well, you really can't see it because, well, it's not here. It was right there. Well, that was embarrassing. I found a buyer for the 79 Scout, and I don't even know where it went.
I flew a long way to get here. My name's Barry Richards. I'm from Amherst, Ohio. I'm here in Dallas today at Gas Monkey Garage to try and make a deal on a car with Richard. Is this gonna get better?
Yeah, it's gonna get better. Barry runs one of the biggest travel center/truck stops in America, and they got a lot of them, and he's got a lot of dough. I mean, if we were at a poker table, he would be the whale. Well, I'm the house, and I make the rules. How is that?
That is awesome.
Just needed to top off the gas tank. That is a fun ride.
This thing shows up, the stance is just perfect. It's mean, it's aggressive. It's everything a car enthusiast would want.
Here's the fun part, sir. We decided it might ought to have some power.
Oh, no, you didn't.
That's a 2018 Hellcrate motor, 707 horsepower. Barry really likes the Scout, but I gotta take him for a ride. I mean, the Hell Scout, that should shake every quarter out of his pocket, which should amount to about $250,000.
Pretty sure he's going to want an outrageous price for it, and we'll see what happens here.
All right, my man. So I feel like Barry's pretty much sold on the Scout. Is it fast? Hell yeah. Is it cool looking? Hell yeah. Is it one of a kind? Hell yeah. This is probably one of the best cars we've ever turned out. It's definitely in the top 3. So as far as the price goes, I got to tell you, Barry, this is 250 grand. And that's cheap, really.
Did you just say that's cheap? That's what you said. 250, that's a little rich.
No, I'm big Richard. We could bargain a little, or you could just give me 250. You know it's worth it.
Or I could give you 180.
I couldn't do that. There's no way. My number does not start with a 1. So here's the deal. I paid $12,500 for the Scout. I gave the guys a budget of 75 grand, so that puts me at 87.5 all in, done. And there's no way that I'm gonna sell this thing for only 180 grand. My number starts with a 2.
I just can't do 250. I mean,
that's your corporate jet, isn't it? 225.
I really need to be at 200. So what we can do, we can sign this up, walk away today.
Dadgum, now you're selling the salesman.
Come on. All
right, see what it is, man. Right on. Kick ass. That's really cool for Gas Monkey. Wait till the crew finds out. Well, it wasn't the 250 that I wanted, but Barry stepped up and made the first number a 2, and 200 grand is nothing to sneeze at, and Gas Monkey wins again. One of a kind, finished, done, sold. See you next time. You're getting a good deal. I'm happy with it. Let's go do some paperwork.
All right. Got any beer in here?
Yes, I did.
That is rad. I gotta show the guys. When we get big boxes, we always get excited because it's usually really cool stuff.
What did we get?
From Hot Wheels.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's
How rad is that? We just got the Redline Club Hypo Hauler Hot Wheels in the big box today. It's amazing.
They did a great job putting all the details that were on our truck.
Yeah, and the way you can see through the back and the bed and everything.
You guys did a really good job. I'm super proud. We are super, super excited that Hot Wheels made a toy out of a car that we did. In my opinion, we rock.
When ours get here, just let us know.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Right now on Fast and Loud, Hot Rod Hunter Richard Rawlings and his band of monkeys are breaking all the rules as they try to transform an old Buick Riviera.
I'm concerned this is the size of 2 Corvettes.
Into Gas Monkey's first ever SEMA Super Build.
I want this thing to be ripping it.
And then,
you probably didn't even know this, but I have a stepson.
Richard grows the Gas Monkey family.
What the a stepson?
Before sending them on a cross-country mission.
We're overeating, boys.
To bring home an Indy legend in time for race day.
I hope my band's here.
That's a wrap.
By now, y'all know my style at Gas Monkey Garage. We're always kicking down doors, throwing caution to the wind, and you've seen it pay off with some incredible builds. There's a Hypo Hauler build for Mattel's Redline Club. There's a Super Slick Ford GT. No one's ever slammed a GT on airbags before. And of course, the 34 Ford Coupe.
Damn, it looks good. Look at this thing, man.
Now that's a hot rod. And we stepped out and built a very big marketing truck for Shiner Beer, and it turned out unbelievable. But the hard part is keeping it going. I've got to think outside the box, do something different, push the envelope, if you will. And I think I got just the thing to do it.
Ahoy, Captain.
It's a land yacht.
That is a land yacht. That's the
Yes.
definition of a land yacht.
Golly. 72 boat tail. Check this out. 2-owner car. The guy had it in his man cave, and I thought it was pretty cool. I couldn't turn it down, and it looked really nice.
They're kind of funky looking.
It's only got 40,000 miles?
That's what it's showing.
Wow.
We got a wide open door there. Let's put it inside and we can talk about it. I didn't AC this building for the hell of it.
It's hot out here. We can put everybody on the hood of this thing.
Slam on the brakes. Yeah, brakes work.
I survived, don't worry.
Holy cow. 72. Rad. Y'all remember I bought this Riviera out of a guy's man cave not that long ago here in Argyle, Texas. I paid $10,500 for it. Listen to that. That was a steal because it's got no rust, has never been wrecked, and never been molested.
I'm beginning to wonder why you brought this car in to show us.
I just think it's cool.
A Riviera,
This is
72?
Cool?
Come on, man, it's a boat tail.
What do you call that color? Unattractive beige?
Buttermilk yellow?
Buttermilk yellow.
Buttermilk yellow.
Buttermilk yellow? We finally found a color that's making me like green or black as an option.
I've never seen a 455 motor look so small
There's like
in
a
an
foot
engine
back
bay.
there.
And back here, it's just got such a sexy line.
This reminds me of like a 63 to 7 Corvette. Yep. The same guy that designed the Corvette designed this car.
Did he?
Yeah. Bill Mitchell.
I got hot rodder Brian Bass in because I've got something really big planned that'll make heads turn and leave no doubt that Gas Monkey is the world's #1 hot rod shop. Brian's a top-notch customizer here in Dallas and really knocked it out of the park on the 34 Ford. Brian has the right eye for design to make this build really scream. Y'all look at the car for a second. I've done my job and got it here. I want y'all to tell me what I got for sure, because if I have what I want, I got an idea.
Buff it, fix the top, and flip it.
Hey.
You're already breaking stuff.
Dude, sorry. Yeah.
Hey, this is nice not having to push a car for once.
I want the guys to go over the car without me looking over their shoulders. And if they confirm that I got what I think I do, as far as a perfect canvas to start with, we're golden. Because this is going to be Gas Monkey's first supercar build, unlike anything anyone's ever seen, and I plan on taking it to SEMA. But when the guys find out the crazy plan I've got in mind, they're going to flip. Who already broke the top?
Josh broke it.
Josh did it. That idiot, Josh.
Golly.
Did I break it, or am I making progress while you guys stand around?
You're breaking it.
All right, so I think you could just clean it up and sell it and get rid of the overspray and maybe make some money. This thing's worth 12, 14 like it sits, and maybe 20 cleaned up. But then I got to looking at it, and I'm like, I was looking at the brand new ZR1s that just came out. And if you look at it in the right light and squinting, this kind of looks like an overgrown one. If you slammed this and had it on the ground and slicked it up, it could be sexy.
Richard might have an eye for car design, but sexy is not a word I would use for this boat.
This ain't no Corvette. This is like 2 Corvettes.
Imagine it down low. Imagine the wheels and stance right.
Resembling a Corvette on this car right
the
now.
back window does look like a Corvette. If you really do.
Well, you give us, what, 3 weeks? There's no way that we can make this cool in 3 weeks.
What if I gave us months?
We've never given us months.
We build hundreds of cars, but no one's ever built quite what I have in my mind. And if we get it right, people will be talking about this car for years, and that means they're talking about Gas Monkey.
But why?
Because I think it'd be weird enough that people would freak out. The truck market is hot right now. Why build a truck? This year at SEMA, there's going to be every one of those everywhere.
Whoa. Wait a second.
What?
SEMA.
Oh, man, I was hoping y'all would come to that yourselves.
There's the cat.
There it is.
That's right. I want to build a 1972 Riviera for SEMA, the biggest automotive trade show in the world. And the goal is to turn heads and blow minds in a way that only Gas Monkey Garage can.
If we're doing a SEMA build, we can't do half-ass. We have to go all out.
I want this thing to be ripping it. Really badass, not a trailer queen. If it was up to me, we'd drive it there.
So this is going to be our only build for 5 months?
Absolutely not. We still got to stay open and make money. We can clean it up and sell it and make some money. We could go a little bit further than that and make a really kick-ass car that may or may not break out. Or we can make a car that make people go, holy.
It's not that we can't make this Riviera badass. That's not the problem. Time's the problem.
Make sure we got enough time and especially enough budget.
You know, if you're building a project in your garage and it goes south, well, nobody has to know. But we put our necks on the line every day here. If this one blows up on us, we're gonna look like complete idiots. I love the ideas. The time window I can see just getting shorter and shorter.
We're not gonna just rest on our laurels. We have to take the risk and spend our time over the next few months building something that nobody's ever thought of.
A build of this magnitude, it really deserves a year, if not more. Getting it done in months and putting it out there at SEMA, that's asking for trouble.
This is all about upping Gas Monkey as a brand. This is just the next evolution. Let everybody know that we're here to stay and we're cutting edge.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So we're all in? We're doing it?
I say we do it.
I'm down, man. I like a challenge.
We push all the time. We got to get up to that next level.
Can we play with the color a little bit? Maybe not green, not black. Everybody's going to expect green out of us.
Okay, I will give you my word we won't do green or black.
Okay.
This Riviera build is going to be big. SEMA's in 5 months, and that sounds like a long way off, but it's not. Not when I'm putting $300K into a car. Yep, you heard that right. This is a $300,000 build.
I got to go draw something up. I mean, if we're going to do this thing, I need to have some kind of design for us to go off of.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fab work.
I want big wheels, big lip. I want it tucked in there.
I know what you like. Let me go get started. Richard's idea is to bring Corvette cues into the Riviera, and now I have to figure out how to combine those two things, Corvette and Riviera, and make it something that's practical and possible to build. $300K, that's a lot of money. But 5 months, that's not really a lot of time for a project that needs as much care and detail as this one. Everyone has their doubts. But when SEMA rolls around, one way or another, we're going to find out if Richard bit off more than we can chew.
5 months is not very long at all.
Hey, we're going to be camping out a lot.
I'll make some sleeping bags and some hot dogs to roast.
Going in?
Let's go all the way in. Come on, before Richard gets here.
I don't think we're gonna fit.
We're not gonna let you hit nothing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you numbskulls doing?
I'm doing whatever Daphne's telling me to do. That's what I'm doing.
What is Daphne saying?
She wants a van inside.
I would do whatever Daphne says, too, except
Exactly.
for when I don't want to. In this case, no. There it is. Super cool. You might remember I found this Econoline van in Yuma, Arizona. It didn't look like much, but what got my attention was its story. This is freaking super cool. For 37 years, Larry Biscaglia was the first in line to get into the Indy 500. May 26th is Larry Biscaglia Day. Ford finally gave him a brand new van because imagine the years of publicity. 5500, we got a deal. Killer. So I bought it, and just like Ford did, I see an opportunity here. I'm giving this van away.
To who?
The Indianapolis Speedway Museum. For free. And here's the fun part. You two guys are gonna drive it to Indy, because it's gotta be there on Friday.
You're driving.
If he could drive it from Scottsdale's Phoenix area every year, you can make it one trip.
So this hasn't ran since the 80s.
I drove it like 2 months ago when we bought it.
It barely pulled in the door.
I drove it around the block.
Took an
The
hour.
engine sounds good.
The block.
Just throw it up in the air, check everything front to back, and I guarantee you this thing will make it. Get this thing back over there and get ready to go to Indy. Larry's van really does belong in the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum. I love that Gas Monkey can play the part, returning it to where it belongs. That's the fun in being able to do the things we do, making a lasting mark in the car community. And if I can get a little extra media splash in the process, well, that's bonus points for me.
We're so not gonna make it very far.
We're gonna die.
Coming up on Fast and Loud, the Riviera build goes to pieces. And Richard's secret life revealed.
You probably didn't even know this, but I have a stepson. Get on in.
In this van.
Yep.
But there's not even a seat for me.
I think it's starting to win me over a little bit. It does have some good lines.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be different. I think that's what's gonna be cool about it.
There's not going to be 5 or 6 of these at SEMA.
It's rare for a reason.
Richard wants Corvette elements, and I think that we can do that without losing all the Buick Riviera, and that's going to be the challenge, is to bring these modern Corvette elements into this Buick Riviera. I know we'll have scoops, a splitter on the front, and a diffuser on the rear, but the details can't start to get worked out until I finish up the sketch. We do know the body has to go to the sandblaster, so there's no sense in waiting to bust this thing down.
Interior out, all the trim, front, back bumpers, motor disconnected, so we can lift the body off of it and get this thing out of the way. Let's get it apart.
Pretty simple plan, really. Jason and Mike will focus on the front and the motor.
Oh, that's ingenious.
Tony and Josh will focus on the rear and the trim.
Oh my God, it's so heavy.
And Jeremy and I will pull out the interior. This car was built in '72, and to make it a modern supercar is not really going to be something that's easy.
Ah, yeah.
We're going to change the whole car, basically, and to do that with it and keep the same Buick look and feel and add Corvette in the mix, I'm concerned about the fact that this is the size of 2 Corvettes. The Corvette is like half this car. We could just go down the wrong path and end up with something that does not look good. It has to look the part. It has to act the part. It has to sound the part. Look the part's the most important, though, because that's my goal, is to make it look as good as I possibly can. Yeah. And hopefully it'll smell a lot better when we get done with it, too, because it really stinks right now. Oh, there we go. Aha.
All right, Bass, I'm making a mental note. You have to remember how that goes back together.
I have no idea. Whoops, my bad.
Hey! Oh, ground wire.
Here, watch this. All right, let's get the body off. This thing got so much lighter.
It's all on the floor over there. Firewall's very heavy.
I think we're home free.
Yeah.
That is how it's done.
Watch your fingers. Good?
Let's get the gas tank out.
That's one way of doing it.
Yep. You know, there's that saying, it's so crazy it just might work. Well, this build is more like, it's so effing nuts, it better work. No, it looks better already. The closer to the ground, the better it looks. If we pull this off, this car could become legend. It could be the car that the next generation of hot rodders talk about.
We went this far without damaging anything, so it'd be, just like us to drop it on the floor at this point.
Speeding!
72 Rivvies back from Sandblaster.
Hey, guys. Oh, my hands are clean. Well, Mike, is it good?
Yeah, it's super good.
Super good. As good as it was always good?
Man.
Yeah, it's
Seems like we always waste the best cars, the ones we cut up.
Wait.
No, that's good.
This means Jeremy and I can get straight to fabrication, not have to do rust repair. That makes me happy.
That is very true.
Talk about good timing. I'm actually really stoked on this because, you know, we talked about this already, and I think we kind of have a good game plan now, and this is what I think it should actually look like.
Wow.
Richard wants to build a 72 Riviera and present it at SEMA. It's going to be the most anticipated build Gas Monkey has ever done. I've been racking my brain, talking to the guys, going over different styles, different looks, and we finally came up with a pretty good game plan for the Riviera, and I just finished the rendering for it when I came back from sandblasting, so really good timing. Carbon fiber hood, bronze wheels with a polished lip and polished knockoffs.
Yep.
I want to do the split bumpers like a 70 model Camaro.
Yep.
So that looks like it's got the chop top.
It does have a chop top. I'm thinking like an inch and a half in the front only, so we'll take all that wedge shape out of it and bring it down, make it a little bit meaner, a little more aggressive. You know, all these really cool details will make this thing more of a modern pro touring luxury car. All these things, you know, we're just talking about things that are really time consuming, and we're really already under the gun. This car has like these natural hips right here, and I think we should accentuate that. And you know, one of Richard's ideas was to take the Corvette cues and bring them into the Riviera. So having a vent there for a brake vent, I think is a really cool idea. It'll naturally fit there. I came up with a name for the car. I want to call it the Battleship Buick because it's going to be Battleship Gray. And it's a mean boat tail car.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
See? This car being a boat tail Buick Riviera, it's a big old boat, it's a land yacht, but we're making it into a performance car. That makes it a battleship in my eyes.
Somebody needs to talk about the elephant in the room, and I'm not talking about Jeremy.
Damn. And what else is it?
What is it?
Time. 5 months, but we have other projects in that time. So technically, we're probably only really getting, what, 2 months? 3, maybe?
I think this might be one of the most fab-heavy projects that Gas Monkey's ever done, and we're going to be under the gun, and we have to work together to get this done. Every one of us has to chip in and get the fabrication side of this thing.
What do you think you need time-wise as far as body? This body's pretty straight. There'll be heavy mods, but as far as
3 weeks, give me 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Have you ever had 3 weeks to paint a car?
No, that's what I'm saying. Have y'all ever had 5 months to do metal work?
No.
All right,
But
give me 3 weeks.
We're breaking new ground here.
Give me 3 weeks.
All right, 3 weeks. I've built a couple SEMA cars before, and you know, there's definitely a crunch, but 5 months from the get-go, from coming up with an idea. I know these guys work fast, but it's going to be a tight squeeze.
What are we looking at PowerPoint-wise?
Supercharged LT4 Chevy. 1,000, 1,200 horsepower is what I'm hearing.
A lot of
all?
power.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All that horsepower means that the original chassis is headed for the scrap pile. We'll need a new chassis. A custom one that's not only stronger, but lighter. And specifically designed so we can mount the independent suspension.
This is going to be a super expensive build.
This is going to be the most expensive build we've ever built, I guess, and our most ambitious build.
Not only is this just going to take a lot of time, it's also going to take a lot of money. Richard seems to be okay with it right now, but I can foresee 4 or 5 months down the line, Richard may not be quite as okay with how much money we're spending on this car. I actually saw some moths fly out of Richard's wallet. Like, he's getting to the parts he's never actually got into before.
Yeah.
Biggest issue is that the chassis has to be built first, and that's going to take some time. So in the meantime, tackle all the heavy body mods, and then really when the chassis comes in, we'll be ready to set the body on and go to town.
All right, let's go to work.
That's good.
I just put my hand up there.
I got to go wash my hands.
I think that's it.
I think so, too. We got snacks, drinks. Let's do this.
Road trip.
Hey, why do I need all this stuff for my first day? I'm doing social media.
Cool, I forgot you were coming. Come on.
How did you forget I was coming?
Because I don't really pay attention to you very often.
That's about right.
Sinji, my boy, I love you. But the world don't revolve around you. It revolves around me.
Ready?
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Got a prize for you guys. You probably didn't even know this, but I have a stepson.
What? What the I mean, where do I even start? A stepson? I've been here for like 5 years, and this is the first I've ever heard of Richard Rawlings having a stepson.
He's gonna handle some social media stuff.
Okay, so is he gonna follow us or what?
Nope, he's gonna ride with you.
In this van?
Yep, get in there.
But there's not even a seat for me.
You got your camera and your cell phone, right?
Yeah?
Why is
he going with us?
Let's get on in. Trial by fire.
That's not even...
Sleep with your back to the wall, and if you get in trouble, don't call me.
What's that smell?
Y'all good to go. His name's St. John.
St. John.
Yeah, don't worry about the definition. I don't understand it either.
Is he Indian?
I don't know.
Does he have money?
Nope.
Why's he gotta go with us, though?
900 miles without AC? That's already bad enough. And now we got little Richard? Whatever.
St. John, huh?
Yeah.
I'm Mike.
Okay.
And snitches get stitches in this
Hey,
van.
come on, snap,
You understand
snap.
that, right?
You gotta be an Indy. Come on, snap it up.
You supposed to rat us out?
No. I was supposed to do my job.
There goes our plans.
All right, man. It's social media. Click, bang, take pictures. Have fun. If he doesn't do good, leave him there.
Oh, we will.
Oh, we'll leave him there. That's for sure.
His mom said give him a job. I gave him a job. That's your introduction to my stepson, St. John Venegas. Now, I married his mom when he was 3. He just graduated University at Arkansas, but he's a typical millennial. He's like, I don't know what I want to do. Maybe I want to do some social media stuff. Well, we do some social media stuff here at Gas Monkey, so threw him in the truck with those bozos, and he's on his way to Indy. Should be good for them.
Sucks for you, bro. I'm gassy.
Coming up on Fast and Loud, can Richard afford to keep this build afloat?
I never thought I'd be so happy to spend so much money.
And custom chop or ultimate flop?
Did it work?
Dude, that looks hideous.
What?
This has to work. Chris Dawson is not expecting us to show up. And this is the guy that can build our chassis. I mean, Chris Dawson. I got Jeremy and Russell with me today. Jeremy, because he's my fabricator. And Russell, well, it doesn't hurt to have his muscle on my team when he's not busy on garage rehab. He didn't tell me no on the phone.
It'll be hard for him to say no when the 3 of us walk in there.
Well, I'm not going anywhere else, and I'll pay a little extra money, but we got to have it.
You want me to New York strong arm?
I don't know. How's that work?
Well, I can't tell you that.
All right, here we are. I talked to Chris Dawson on the phone about building us a chassis, and he was like, get in line. So I figured showing up with Jeremy, my fabrication guy, and Russell, the muscle, he'd get the message that we seriously need his help. Remember, upbeat and positive.
I'm always
We
positive.
need this.
Wow. This is amazing.
If you're a serious hot rodder, drag racer, or what have you, Chris's chassis are your first choice. We used Chris Dawson before, like when we built the Hypo Hauler. What's going on, sir? Richard Rawlings.
Chris Austin. I'm Chris Austin, and this is my company, Chris Austin's Chassis Work.
I know you told me that you had a lot of people in front of us on the line and you couldn't make the time frame, but I really need it done, and I don't want to go anywhere else. I mean,
Well,
you guys are the
appreciate
best.
that.
The big thing about getting this chassis is not only getting the one that we want, done by the people that we know can do it, but we've got to take this car to SEMA. That's my main goal, and I want to make sure that we have the best components in it at all times.
Let's just blow up the picture and take it to SEMA, because building it that soon is going to really be hard.
We just got to get parts soon.
We need you to come through with what we need.
Anything's possible. It just takes money.
There's the guy.
There he is.
The fact that they want this thing done by SEMA is a huge, 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 unbelievably difficult project. If you really want to step up and spend some major coin, then we're the place to be.
I wouldn't have flown out here if I wasn't ready.
This way.
All right, let's do it. So far, so good. Chris is taking us to see the merchandise, and I take that as a sign he might do business.
What is that?
This is a mock-up of the style of chassis we're talking about. This is called our perimeter X frame. It has an X in the middle and these perimeter frame rails. For your Riviera, it will look exactly like this. It'll be a little bit wider, and the frame rails in the back will be longer. It allows you to build a really bitchin' chassis for anything.
Jeremy doesn't get out of shop a whole lot with us. He's doing the heavy fabrication. This is heavy fabrication, and if he's going to get what he wants, then he needs to be here and put eyeballs on it.
Well, this is basically like everything I want. This is the setup.
This is what you get. That's what I want to put in it, and that's what you're buying.
There it is. See, I like the way he does it. What I want, what he wants, is what you're paying for.
This car needs to be done by SEMA, so.
I think we could figure out some way to accommodate what you need. Well, you just have to bring a wheelbarrow full of hundreds.
All right. Yeah. A wheelbarrow. Chris has a busy shop, so paying to get him to put our Ribby chassis in the queue is worth every penny. I just hope he can get it done pronto. I never thought I'd be so happy to spend so much money. I appreciate it, sir. I wasn't going anywhere else, so flying out here worked, guys. You guys are flying coach on the way home. Let's go.
No, absolutely not.
We got a Riviera to build.
Thanks.
Come on.
You know why he wants us flying coach? So we don't see him crying about how much money he has to spend.
All right, boys. Let's do this.
Texarkana line.
Yeah.
We made it to Texarkana. I need a photo.
Oh, you need a photo?
Just to please the new guy. Matt turn. Yeah, really? Great turning radius.
All right, jump out and tell me what this sign says.
Haywood County, named in honor of Judge Haywood.
What? You know, if you put your phone down, you could run faster. Just saying.
Tennessee, baby! Tennessee!
We're almost here, fellas.
Yep. We're overeating, boys. It's smoking just a little bit. And we're neither close to Indy nor close to home. You're a paint guy, but you know how to fix this, right?
I'm a paint guy, you're right. So we're overheating. Right now, we're just gonna let it cool off, throw some water in. We got some bottled water, some parts that we need to fix it.
That's a wrap.
Hey, Josh, what do you think? You think we should take this thing off the rotisserie? Or,
Yeah, I think so. I think that leverage, if we start cutting stuff, get it on some jack stands on the rockers on the structural parts, and
yeah, I think it's a
get it
better
down
idea.
a little lower, too.
Because, I mean, ultimately, we need to start chopping the top, like, now. Since the 72 Ribby is back from the sandblaster, there's no better time than now to keep the ball rolling on what will hopefully be Gas Monkey's most ambitious build ever. And even though SEMA's not for 5 more months, we still have a bunch of other builds we're going to be doing at the same time.
So, Bass, what were you thinking? I'm planning on cutting the roof.
We're just taking some of the forehead out of this car. We're making the windshield shorter, and like to start with an inch.
I think it's a good idea.
And I think we have to cut it out up here, and then maybe pie cut it down here to pull it down.
Do a little bit to give it that aggressive look, and then, you know, make it as minimal as possible.
Typically, whenever you start to build a car, you start with the foundation. The foundation is the chassis. We don't have the chassis yet because we ditched the original Riviera chassis and decided to go with a new one from Chris Austin Chassis Works. The problem is we don't have it yet, and we're already under the gun as far as time goes. So we had to make a new plan, figure out a way to move forward on the car without having the chassis here. Right now, we're going to chop the top on the Riviera to hopefully lower the roof by an inch. Typically, when you chop a top, you take the top and cut it completely off, and you take a little piece out, put it back on, weld it together. Well, we're not doing that here. What we're doing here is we're basically creating like a hinge. So rather than take it all, move it like this, we're taking it and moving it like that. So we're getting rid of the big, tall front windshield look, refining it a little bit to make the shape of the car a little bit more level and as opposed to a backward slant. A chop top is the one thing that makes a hot rod a hot rod. Chopping tops, it goes all the way back to the late 30s. Guys were souping up cars and racing on dry lake beds. They cut off everything they could to lose weight and gain speed. Their next trick for getting faster was cutting down the roofline for better aerodynamics. The original chop top was solely for speed. With the Riviera chop, we're more interested in style. We want the window line to come down more, but this door line is also going to go up, so it's going to visually look like it's going down. When you stand back and look at it, I don't want it to look like it's going uphill like it is.
Correct, yeah.
I want it to be more level with the rockers. Before any chopping can be done, Jeremy and Josh need to install bracing in the interior to keep the structural geometry of the Riviera in place, and add support to the A-pillars to keep them straight during the chop. As for me, I got to remove some of the inner structure of the C-pillar to make a cavity so we can do our chop. We need to cut right in this area here so we can get to both sides, make a really nice clean weld and be structurally sound. So I think we're close to actually starting to chop the top on this. That's a big moment. I think I'm gonna come out. Where'd everybody go? Perfect.
Here you go, boy.
You got the power stance on that one. Rocking out over there.
What?
Round two. It's hard to look super cool while I'm laughing at you.
Show that again.
Satisfying.
Show that go.
Yeah, let's see what happens. We're good. Good. Dude, it looks so much different. It really does. You can stand over here and look at it.
Oh, for sure.
Let's see how it looks with the door on.
Bass, are you sitting?
I gotta get it.
You're gonna help us hang the door.
Oh, I have to help you?
Yeah. It takes 3 people.
I was gonna get a good look at it.
Did you get the bolts in the meantime? Visual cues are what we're looking for.
It's close.
We want it to look aggressive, but not overly chopped. An overly chopped vehicle is ugly in my book.
Did it work?
Dude, that looks hideous.
What? That's terrible.
Coming up on Fast and Loud.
What a boat.
On this super build, the monkeys can't cut corners.
I like where we're heading. Let's stick it together.
And
we're almost here, fellas.
The Econoline closes in on Indy history.
We didn't stop anywhere. We drove straight through.
Non-stop.
Where'd you get the cowboy hat?
Dude, that looks hideous.
What? The Riviera's original lines were wedge-shaped. It kind of looked like a boat with the bow leaping up out of the water. My design calls for a chop to take down the roofline and make it look a little more aggressive, a little meaner. Did it work?
That's terrible.
Well, we only took a little more than an inch out of the front, but that might have been a little too much.
It looks weird. It went uphill to match that rising body line.
Let's unchop it. That'd be great.
No.
Oh.
This isn't a radical chop. That's not the point. I just want to smooth out the lines and give it more attitude. It looks chopped, I know that. But we've overdone it. We're starting this build with a big setback.
Ah, it's too much.
I kind of think it's maybe a 1/4 inch too much, too. To get it just right, we'll adjust the brace holding the roof and see how it all lines up.
Okay.
Up a 1/4 inch.
And
then it's even.
That looks good to me.
Yep.
1/4 inch plate.
17 1/4. 17 1/4.
So we have a measurement now to go off of. That looks good to me.
Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah, that looks better.
Yeah. This is a perfect example of how going too fast can lead to disaster.
What a boat.
It's a boat. Just a little adjustment makes a huge difference, especially looking at all the long lines on this car.
It's a very delicate thing what we're trying to do here because we're not doing some drastic chop, 4, 5, 6 inches, where it's just way out of the box. We're doing something very subtle. We're trying to do something very elegant. It's got to be done just right.
The desire for this low roofline goes way back to the Art Deco 1930s. Car designers back then drew low rooflines, and they looked fantastic. But manufacturers, well, they were more conservative, and they raised the roof to accommodate drivers' headgear, tall hats. That's right, those sexy low rooflines, well, they were a victim of fashion. Well, in a nod to those Art Deco-inspired designers, I think our subtle chop, well, it really improves the Riviera's sleek style.
Dude, this thing is long.
It's really long, really wide. And I personally, I think this is the one case where the giant wheels are warranted to proportionally make this thing look a little bit smaller.
Without the fender on it, you don't see how that front line, how that body line planes out flat.
Yeah.
And it was so drastic on the doors, what was making me see it weird.
Just really.
And now that everything goes.
I think the top's spot on.
I like the top. I'd like to see the hood's going to bring the front up too, so it doesn't even look more choppy.
I like it. I like where we're heading. Let's stick it together. Just taking a little bit of material out of the top made it a much more aggressive car. I'm gonna stick it. Yeah. And I would normally want to cut a car a little more than this, but cutting it 1 inch worked out to be just the right amount.
Did we already lay it down?
Hey, you can't tell? What do you think?
That's rad.
It's down a full inch in the front. That's what we decided on. If you measure from the window line, it's actually like an 1/8 inch lower in the front now. Before it was like, what, a full
inch, solid inch.
It was a full inch. It's not a drastic chop like we would normally think of when we say chop a top, but we did this in the most efficient manner possible. Yeah, I don't think you can chop.
I looked up and you guys already had it done.
I don't think you could chop a car like this any faster than we did it.
That's slick. I like it.
When Richard and I first started talking about the design for this car, he wanted to chop the top, and I was a little unsure of that because I didn't think we could do it in the time frame that we had. We got it done, but I still have my doubts about making it to SEMA. Time is really against us on this one.
Y'all keep going, because this is the biggest bite of the apple we've taken so far. I'm on my way to Indy. Hopefully the boys in the van made it. I just got to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum. The guy should be here with the van any minute now, so I've got a little time to check out a couple of cars with the curator, Jason.
We have a pretty fabulous collection here of race cars, pace cars. I'm Jason Van Sickle. I'm the curator at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum.
This thing's rad.
Yeah, that's the 1911 Indianapolis 500 winner, the first Indianapolis 500 winner. It was a little radical because it was a single-seater compared to the two-man cars of the era.
70, 80 miles an hour?
Yeah, it averaged it at just under 75 miles an hour.
I hope my van's here.
We're almost here, fellas.
I guess so.
Now remember, when we see Richard, we didn't stop anywhere. We drove straight through.
Non-stop. We just stopped for fuel. I think we may be the first ones here, boys.
Richard had Tony and me drive the first in line van all the way to Indianapolis. And he made us take his social media millennial stepson along for the 900-mile ride.
I'm ready to get out of this van. I think I might just get out and kiss the ground right now.
3 days with Daddy's boy, and I still don't trust him.
Me neither.
And like we said earlier, we didn't stop anywhere. We drove straight through.
Look at that. They made it. If you give 3 knuckleheads a freaking chore, one of them will make it happen. Yes. Look at that! Did you get your job done?
I got it done.
Look at this.
Richard purchased the 1967 Ford Econoline van about a year ago and has donated it here to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum.
I think it belongs here.
Yeah, we wanted to purchase it about a year ago, but being a not-for-profit, it's hard to acquire cars. So when Richard showed up, wanted to donate it, it was a blessing. Basiglia was a folk hero, and a lot of the fans remember this van in the infield. He was a legend, and that's great.
Where'd you get the cowboy hat?
Convenience store. We stopped for gas.
Yeah. And we stopped. Hey, it was good. Made it all the way through. Didn't make any pit stops. Yeah, just for fuel.
Really? He just rolled right in.
Part of the team now. He's part of the team.
Not a problem.
No problems at all.
Now that Larry's van is here, the Gas Monkey name will be part of the Indy 500 history forever. Man, I gotta tell you, that's priceless.
I need a beer. Wait, hold on. What? One last selfie to end this trip. Come on, get it done. First beer's on Richard.
So it's been a great trip, honestly. I mean, it was hot and it was tiring, but I mean, the reward to just bring it here and have it back home, yeah.
It's time to party.
I felt like driving it back home.
No, it's not.
Coming up on Fast and Loud, the Monkees rock the Riviera heavy metal.
Making good progress.
But Richard is singing a SEMA swan song.
Progress does look good, but we got a problem.
Give us the bad news.
Hey, Mike?
All right, Mr. Coy, is it?
Yes,
like
sir.
the fish?
But spelled different, yeah.
But spelled different, okay. Where are you guys going with this car?
So we're going to Indy, the Indy 500.
You're gonna race in this?
No, we're not gonna race in it.
What's he sitting on? Is that a seat?
It is a seat shaped like a cooler.
All right, sir, here's what's gonna happen, all right? I'm gonna cut you loose with a warning.
Is a selfie out of the question?
You want a selfie, that'll be fine, sir.
Really?
Say license.
Right now we're filling what's called the marker lights on the side of the car. We're gonna fill all the factory trim holes, so this car is gonna be a lot slicker than it was when I left the factory. The 71.2 Buick Riviera is already a pretty slick car, but just removal of these few little barbs really makes it look a lot more sleek, a lot more aggressive, which is obviously what we're going for.
With the new chassis that's coming, we'll have to ditch the entire floor, rear fender wells, trunk, everything. I mean, just an outside shell and a roof is all that'll be left.
We got some big old tires and really cool suspension going in the back of this thing. We'd like to cut this all out now.
Dude, I'm totally floored.
Stupid.
With the trunk floor deleted and still more to cut out, we're gonna need a lot of bracing inside. You grab your stinger and zappy. A lot of 1x1. In the end, that's what's gonna keep this car right and nice. Now that the trunk is all braced up, I can get cutting on the inner wheel wells. Guess I gotta get in here and get to cutting.
Chop, chop.
Even though we don't got a chassis, we know there's a lot of metal that's still gonna be in the way.
There's nothing precise about sticking the tire in the wheel well, but at least we get an idea of how it's gonna look. And if this mock-up is any indication, it's gonna be badass.
That looks about, that's about right eye right there.
Tuck in a little bit. Okay, excited?
It looks good though, it really does. I think it looks good. But now we've done just about everything we can until the chassis gets here. SEMA may seem like months away, but that clock is ticking. We've got tons of work left ahead of us.
That's a whole lot of tire.
But it's a whole lot of car, too.
When we got rolling on the 72 Riviera, I wasn't kidding when I said it was going to be a super build worth taking to SEMA, and that's going to take time and money. Now, $300,000, that is a lot of money, but 5 months ain't a lot of time, not for this kind of build. Why is everybody standing around?
Well, we're talking about next step.
Making good progress.
Progress does look good, but we got a problem. Chris Austin Chassis Works just called, and we gave him a tall order. I knew it when we went in, and it's a little bit delayed.
Delayed? A little bit, like
You're supposed to be getting it next week, right?
Not coming, and it's not their fault.
Give us the bad news. How late is it going to be?
2 weeks.
Later? So
Later.
A month from right now?
Yeah, this isn't something that was sitting in the computer that they could punch out.
Last year we had 2 amazing vehicles at SEMA, and that was a huge deal. I mean, it was a lot of pride. Everybody seemed to really love what we did, and this is taking it to the next step. We have to be at SEMA. Yeah, that's where this car has to be.
Do they have any part of it? Do they have a rear end assembly?
I kind of went down that rabbit trail with them, but the problem is if you remember the old thing where they started in the east and started in the west and built the railroads and missed, I don't want to do that from front to back.
Right. We made as much progress as we can without having the chassis. We can't fabricate parts now without having the foundation of the build. And Richard said we'd be working on other cars at the same time, but that time came a little sooner than I hoped.
It would be a huge disappointment if we didn't have this car there, at least for, if not for us, but for our manufacturers that are helping us with this project.
Right. I told them we're aiming for SEMA, but it's a production, it's a vehicle, and if we make it, we make it.
People want to see this thing, I think, you know?
People are talking about it on the net. They already know we're building it. They're wondering what we're doing with the 72 Riviera, but the talk's there.
The countdown clock to SEMA is ticking, but we don't have a choice. We've got to set the Riviera aside and wait for parts.
Sorry for the bad news. Just push all the together and
like I said,
it's not necessarily bad news. Do something else.
What a buzzkill, dude. I was having a good time.
Well, there you go. So, trying to get to SEMA, and, you know, things happen. Those guys are trying to get to SEMA, too. So, everybody's on board. Nobody's doing anything wrong. We're just time and money. Time and money.
Let's knock it out.
Still ahead all this season on Fast and Loud. Even as Richard brings in fresh projects, the clock is ticking down on the Riviera Super Build.
How long until the frame's put together?
The monkeys will face new challenges on their biggest, baddest, most expensive build ever.
You just have to bring a wheelbarrow full of hundreds.
A wheelbarrow.
Catch every episode to follow the Buick Riviera
We're going to K-Tech
as it's transformed from giant land yachts.
Check it out, Richard.
Super rad.
Into the ultimate gentleman's hot rod.
There's a lot more riding on this Riviera build than 300K that I'm putting into it. Did I just say 300K?
সবাইকে যখন জিজ্ঞেস করলাম আপনাদের নিজেদের টেস্ট বাডের উপরে কতটুকু আস্থা আছে কি বলেছিলেন আপনি
যদি সামনে 10টা এলিমেন্টস রাখা হয় 10টা এলিমেন্টস এর বলতে পারবো বলছিলাম
তারপর হলো কি 26টার মধ্যে মাত্র 12টা আপনি বের করতে পেরেছেন
সবগুলা টেস্ট করার পরে আমি ডিসাইড করলাম যে এটা সালাদই হবে আমি সালাদ রেডি করব
সাফায়াত চোখ বেঁধে ফুড টেস্ট করতে গিয়ে একটা ইন্দ্রিয় তো বন্ধ ছিল 4টাও খোলা ছিল তো সেটা থেকে কি মনে হলো
প্রথম যখন হাতে নিয়েছি আমার প্রথমে হাতে হচ্ছে বিটরুটটা উঠছে আমি আসলে বিটরুটটা অনেকক্ষণ যাবত মানে হাতে নিয়ে দেখতেছিলাম এটা টেক্সচারটা কি তো একটু শক্ত মনে হইতেছিল তো পরে যখন মুখে দিলাম যে এটার বিটরুটের যে ফ্লেভারটা ওটা খেয়ে মানে প্রথমেই মাথায় আসছে যে এটা সালাদ বিটরুট যেহেতু আমরা হটপটের সাথে খুব কম খাই আর এটা র বা এরকম বেকড অবস্থা কম খাই তার মানে এটা সালাদ এটা একদম প্রথম বিটরুট বাইটে আমার মাথায় আসছে পরে হচ্ছে যখন আসলে মানে পিতা ব্রেড আর হচ্ছে বাবা গণেশটা মুখে যায় এখানে আমি মানে এটা দোষের কিছু না আমার নাকে একটু সমস্যা আমার নাক বন্ধ থাকে একটা নাক এখনো বন্ধ যার কারণে আমি আসলে মানে রিলেট করতে পারতেছিলাম না আসলে জিনিসটা কি আমার কাছে একবার মনে হইতেছিল যে এটা একটা সস একবার মনে হইতেছিল যে মানে এটা হচ্ছে নাচস দিয়ে হয়তো বা কোনোভাবে কোনো কিছু ফিউশন করা হয়েছে আমি ওইখানে যে একটু কনফিউজড হয়ে গেছি যে এটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি কি সালাদ না অন্য কিছু
সবাই আপনি কতগুলো ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টস গেস করেছিলেন 16টা আউট অফ 16 আপনার 12টা কারেক্ট হয়েছে সবাই স্যালাডের ড্রেসিংটা কি
ড্রেসিংটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি শেফ আমি অলিভ অয়েল আর হচ্ছে মানে আমার রোস্টেড ভেজিটেবলের যে জুটা ছিল ওটার সাথে অলিভ অয়েল আর হচ্ছে একটু বাটার অ্যাড করে ওটা ব্লেন্ড করছি ব্লেন্ড করে ওটা মিক্স ব্ল্যাক পেপার, সল্ট, সুগার এগুলো দিই।
যা ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টস ছিল ওটা দিয়ে আরেকটু টেস্টিয়ার একটা ড্রেসিং বানাতে পারতেন। রাইট, আই ফিল ড্রেসিংটা অনেক সিম্পল হয়ে গেছে, সো ওভারঅল স্যালাডের ফ্লেভার্সটা ওভাবে করে এনহ্যান্সড হচ্ছে না। ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টস তো মিসিং আছেই, আই উইশ এটাকে আপনি আরেকটু ফ্লেভারফুল বানাতেন। প্লেটিংটাও ইটস ভেরি মেসি, ইটস নট সাফায়েত কাইন্ড অফ প্লেটিং।
আপনাকে যখন জিজ্ঞেস করলাম, আপনাকে না সবাইকে যখন জিজ্ঞেস করলাম আপনাদের নিজেদের টেস্ট বাডের উপরে কতটুকু আস্থা আছে, কি বলেছিলেন আপনি?
যদি সামনে 10টা এলিমেন্টস রাখা হয় 10টা এলিমেন্টসের বলতে পারবো বলছিলাম।
তারপর হলো কি 26টার মধ্যে মাত্র 12টা আপনি বের করতে পেরেছেন।
ম্যাম অ্যাকচুয়ালি 12 হবে না, এখানে আমি চিজ টেক দিয়েছিলাম, চিজটা কেটে দিলাম বিকজ আমাদের ওখানে পেটো চিজ ছিল অ্যান্ড আপনি ইউজ করেছেন চেডার।
ও চেডার চিজ দিয়েছি।
সো
তারপর হচ্ছে 11টা।
শেফ পূর্ণিমা ম্যাম বলে দিয়েছে, আসলে আমাদের টেস্ট করতে যেটা দিয়েছিলাম তার থেকে অনেক দূরে আছে। থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
স্পেশালি এই যে কিউব করে আলুগুলো দিয়েছেন না, ও আমার দিকে তাকিয়ে আছে একদম।
উপরে চিজ, এটা
আলু না
চিজ।
চিজ
চিজ ছিল, এটা চেডার চিজ।
যেন আবার খেলাম। ও আলু আপনি রোস্ট করে দিয়েছেন। সো চিজের ঝামেলা, ফেটা চিজ, চেডার চিজ বোঝেননি, বাবা গানুসটাও বোঝেননি, নাচোসটাও ভালো হয়নি। আজকে আপনার ডে হয়তো বা না, নেক্সট টাইম ভালো করতে হবে। থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
আপনার এই ডিশটার কস্টিং যেভাবে করেছেন সেটা ঠিক আছে।
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
থ্যাংক ইউ শাফি।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Midnight food, but this is not something that I would crave at night.
বাট এটা একটা পুরো হেলদি ফুড, ডায়েটের জন্য বেস্ট, মিডনাইটের জন্য মনে হয়েছে খুব একটা পারফেক্ট না। নওগাঁর জুয়াইরিয়া, দ্রুত চলে আসুন। আমি বানিয়েছি চিকেন কলিফ্লাওয়ার ফ্রাইড রাইস উইথ ফ্রাইড এগ। জুয়ারিয়া, আপনার যে ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্টগুলো খুবই চমৎকার, খুবই হেলদি, খুবই নিউট্রিশিয়াস। একটা জিনিস শুধু আমার কাছে মনে হচ্ছে যে একটু আদাটা মনে হচ্ছে একটু বেশি আমার মুখে লাগছিল, এবং মিডনাইট ক্রেভিংয়ের ফুডস হিসেবে অতটা পারফেক্ট লাগে নাই। হয়তো আমরা বিকেলের নাস্তা হিসেবে ওটা ঠিক ছিল, অথবা যারা খুব হেলথ কনসিয়াস তাদের জন্য লাঞ্চ আইটেম হিসেবে ঠিক আছে। আর ডিমটা আপনি কেন দিয়েছেন আমি জানি না, ডিমটা না খুব একটা ম্যাচ করছে না ওটার সঙ্গে। বাট ওভারঅল আমি যদি ক্যালোরির কথা চিন্তা করি, ক্যালোরি ঠিক আছে, আমাদের যতটুকু টার্গেট ছিল ওটা আপনি মনে হয় অতটুকুর মধ্যেই রেখেছেন। আমরা যদি নিউট্রিশিয়াস খাবার হিসেবে চিন্তা করি ওই জায়গাটা ঠিক আছে, তবে টেস্টের দিক থেকে মনে হয়েছে এবং আইটেম হিসেবে মিডনাইটের জন্য মনে হয়েছে খুব একটা পারফেক্ট না, আদারওয়াইজ ইটস ওকে।
দেখতে প্রথম বোলটা যখন আসলো আমার কাছে বেশ ভালো লেগেছে, কিন্তু আমি যখন একটা বাইট নিলাম আমার তখন ক্রেভিং চলে গেল। Thank you.
I understand this is a midnight food, but this is not something that I would crave at night. Presentation tao, it's not up to the mark. Eta dekhe amar kache appetizing mone hocche na. It looks healthy, but not appetizing.
পুরোটাই আপনার একদম ভেজিটেবলের মধ্যেই করেছেন আপনি। একটু একটু ছোটো ছোটো করে চিকেন আছে, চিকেনের বাইটটা কম করছে, বাট এটা একটা পুরো হেলদি ফুড, ডায়েটের জন্য বেস্ট। মিডনাইট ক্রেভিংয়ের জন্য আমরা খুব একটা হেলদি ফুড খাই না, বাট আপনি ক্যালোরি কাউন্ট করে যদি হিসাব করেন যে ঠিক আছে আমার এই ক্যালোরির মধ্যে এটা আসে যায়, দেন ইটস পারফেক্ট।
Costing and calorie count ঠিক আছে, প্লিজ।
থ্যাংক ইউ জুয়াইরিয়া। বাদাম বোম্বাই। ভাই নামটা দারুণ।
তোমার শুটকিটা না আমার খুব একটা ভালো লাগে না, বিকজ বোম্বাই মরিচ এত স্ট্রং একটা ফ্লেভার, শুটকির সাথে এটা কিন্তু ভালোই যায়, কিন্তু শুটকিতে আমি কোনো বোম্বাই মরিচের ফ্লেভার পেলাম না।
চট্টগ্রামের উর্মি মাহবুব, চলে আসুন আপনার ফুড নিয়ে।
হাটাজারি মরিচ দিয়ে একটা বিফ বোনা, আর বোম্বাই মরিচের লইট্টা আচারি, আর একটা করেছি পাটিসাপটা দিয়ে শিমলা মরিচ দিয়ে ক্রিসপি কেক।
বিফ হাটহাজারি ভুনা দিয়ে স্টার্ট করি। আই থিঙ্ক এটা আপনি আজকে অনেক সেফ প্লে করেছেন। এটা ভেরি স্ট্যান্ডার্ড কমন একটা রেসিপি, খেতে ইটস ওকে, রাইট? ইটস নট, হাটহাজারি মরিচটা ইজ নট দ্য স্টার অফ দ্য ডিশ, বিফ ইজ দ্য স্টার অফ দ্য ডিশ, রাইট? সো ডু ইউ নো হোয়াট আই মিন? মরিচটা এটার মধ্যে আপনার স্টার অফ দ্য ডিশ হচ্ছে না। ভেরি সিম্পল স্ট্যান্ডার্ড রেসিপি, বাট the loita mach and the chingri is the star of the dish. আমি বলবো না এটা খেতে খারাপ হয়েছে, বাট শিমলা মরিচের কোনো সিগনিফিকেন্ট ফ্লেভার্স এটাতে নেই। বাট অ্যাগেন, আপনি চ্যালেঞ্জটা হয় বুঝেননি, না হলে এক্সিকিউট করতে পারেননি। থ্যাংক ইউ।
তোমার শুটকিটা না আমার খুব একটা ভালো লাগে না, বিকজ বোম্বাই মরিচ এত স্ট্রং একটা ফ্লেভার, শুটকির সাথে এটা কিন্তু ভালোই যায়, কিন্তু শুটকিতে আমি কোনো বোম্বাই মরিচের ফ্লেভার পেলাম না, এটা একটা ব্যাপার। বিফটা খুবই এভারেজ, আর এই পাটিসাপটা খেতে খারাপ না, বাট আছে না যে নাম এবং ডিশের মধ্যে কোনো মিল পাচ্ছি না। ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ, ডু ট্রাই।
আপনি চেষ্টা করেছেন, থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
ইটস মাই প্লেজার।
কস্টিং ঠিক আছে।
এবারে আজকের সর্বশেষ প্রতিযোগী নওগাঁর জু আইডিয়া, চলে আসুন।
আমি বানিয়েছি বাদাম বোম্বাই অ্যান্ড ঝাল মিষ্টি শিমলা পুরি, আর হাটহাজারি কুকিজ উইথ হাটহাজারি স্ট্রবেরি জ্যাম।
কুকির ভেতরে যে চিলিটা দেওয়া হয়েছে ফ্লেভার পাচ্ছি, ভালোই লাগছে আমার। আর বাদাম বোম্বাইটা স্পাইসি ঠিকই আছে, বিশেষ করে বোম্বাই মরিচ যেটা, সেটা একটু ঝাল হয়, তো আমার কাছে অত খারাপ লাগেনি খেতে। আর শিমলা মরিচ যেটা খেলাম একটু ফ্ল্যাট লেগেছে, আর এইটা আমার কাছে আসলেই ভালো লেগেছে।
বাদাম বোম্বাই, ভাই নামটা দারুণ। পিনাট বাটার আপনি দিয়েছেন নিশ্চয়ই? জি, ফ্লেভারটা ভালো এসেছে। সামহাও এখানে আরেকটু ক্রিম, আরেকটু কিছুর ফ্লেভারটা থাকলে আরও বেশি ভালো লাগতো। প্রনের সাথে অ্যাডজাস্ট হয়েছে। ঝাল তো থাকবেই, ঝাল ঠিক আছে। শিমলা মরিচের ভেতরে যে স্টাফিং দিয়েছেন এটা খুব ভালো, চিকেনের স্টাফিং দিয়েছে, জি, খুবই জুসি লেগেছে আমার কাছে, খেতেও ভালো, অ্যান্ড ডেজার্টটাও একদম পারফেক্ট। থ্যাংক ইউ।
বাদাম বোম্বাই অনেক মজা,
থ্যাংক ইউ।
শ্রিমদাতে টেস্ট আর অনেক এলিভেট হয়ে গিয়েছে, প্লেটিংটাও সুন্দর ছিল। এটা একটু সিম্পল ছিল, প্লেটিংটা একটু বেটার হতে পারতো, বাট দ্য ফ্লেভার্স ইন ইট আর রিয়েলি গুড। কস্টিংও ঠিক আছে, সব কিছুই ভালো।
থ্যাংক ইউ জয়রিয়া।
Là sao từ đây tao không hiểu anh. What we don't understand. Rồi xem bên đây. Tụi không hiểu gì hết. Ây da. Farming. Yeah, I'm farming, bro. Let's farming. Chém mấy cái vỡ cái thùng. Hơi mỏi mắt đấy. Ui. Ui. Chém cho anh xin. Ôi lóa quá. Magnesium. Thuốc gì đây? Cái thuốc gì đây? Oh my god, bro. Kiểu này sẽ khiến tôi vui vẻ. Xong rồi, nhót rồi. Bro số núp. Trông núp điên. Ô bre. Cái gì? Không mở được à? À, không mở được cái xu ạ, cay thế. Kinh, ảnh khôn, ảnh khôn. Hay. Xong bắn mỗi thằng cái chết. GG guys, bro số khỏe. Ngu. Hai. Ôi dồi ôi. Let me top. Nhận một cái này đi. Nhau lúc mai sau, có phải ngay lúc đầu anh vội chẳng chọn em đâu. Xin là mời đã gửi Phương Nhi nha. Không hứng thú. Used to hứng thú nhưng mà thôi nhé. Con gái Smolder thắng hay thua xem nào. Thắng à? Ai à, kinh. Làm gì để em đừng nghĩ em không quan trọng. Let's go farming. Chả nói lời. Đây rồi. Anemia về súp. Nồi Exorcist. Đây rồi. Lúc mai sau, có phải ngay lúc đầu